to my channel. My name is Ashley and this is my stitching corner. Today I'm filming this on February the 1st. I was not expecting this to be such a long gap since my WIC parade, but January was just a really crazy month and there's lots going on. Mother-in-law had surgery, we had lots of appointments, different things like that, so my stitching just wasn't as great as I was expecting, but we're definitely going to aim to make February better. So for those of you that don't know, I created a non-goal for myself for this year of stitching 300,000 stitches and finishing 25 projects. Now I've already finished one, so we're getting there, but yeah, we have some serious work to do this year. Now, the 25 projects, I've decided that that's going to include full projects while also including page finishes on large coverage designs, large full coverage designs like Hades. Just because I don't think I could finish 25 actual projects. That would be like most of my projects that I have, most of my WIPs. And most of these are like full coverage, large dimensions, kits and things like that. So I just don't think that it's going to, I'm gonna get some done, yes, but I'm not gonna get all of them done because that would just be crazy. So that is what my goal is for the year. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, I've only gotten one done. In order to be kind of on par with where I want to be, I should have had 2 done. I was on track to finishing a page finish on my Hade, but I didn't get that done, so yeah, we're a little behind, but that's okay. We're gonna work extra hard in February and see where we can get to. I have a few projects here. I have a stitch total written down here for you guys for the month of January. So in January, I got a total of 4,682 stitches, which isn't a lot. That does include some beadwork as well, and I am counting beads as cross stitches because you still have to do just as much work to attach beads. So, yeah, let us get started with the projects. So first I'll show you guys my finish that I did in January. Now this is not fully finished, but I'm going to show it to you like it's fully finished. This is my Mill Hill Hummingbird from the Buttons and Beads collection. And I'm super happy with this. So this got 1,936 stitches, like actual cross stitches, plus 503 beads. So that's like a total of over 2,000 some odd stitches on this, plus the little bee button, which is super, super cute. I really like this one, but it took me a long time to kind of finish it because the perforated paper was really kind of difficult to work on because it was just a weird color and it hurt my eyes. So but I'm really happy to have this done, and very soon it will be hanging on the wall behind me with my blue jays. So that's my first finish. The next project that I worked on in January is my Strengths by Jeff Haney, and that's what this looks like. And I'll also try to insert a picture of where it was in my last video. And that's where it is today. So we're just about finished with this page. I might see if today, after Larry and I have some time with each other, that I sit and stitch on this and try to finish that off, so I'm not super, super behind it starting in February. And then I have to decide whether I'm going to the right and doing the page to the right, or if I come down here and stitch down here. I'm not sure yet. I might get Larry to decide for me. But that's where we are in this one. This was being stitched 2 over 1 10th stitch on some 25 count easy Count Lugana. And if I sound a little off, I've been like, I got sick in the end of December, and whatever sickness it is still kind of clinging to me. And excuse me, I still get kind of like phlegmy and stuff. It's and I get a little bit of a cough as well, but I know that's going around and a lot of people have had it. So if I end up with a coughing fit, I'll cut it out, don't worry. And I might sneeze just a sec. I did sneeze. Okay. So the next project that I worked on, oh, sorry. Strength got 517 stitches on it since my last video, and I don't have the percentage with me today, unfortunately, but next time I will for sure. The next project I worked on is Ice Gold Wind by Riolis. And this is where that was the last time you guys saw it. And this is where I am today. So we're trucking along. Quite a lot of progress since last time you guys saw it. A lot of that is half stitching. There's some full stitches in there as well, but mostly half stitch. And this got 509 stitches. So not just 500, just a little over, but that's okay. So I'm really liking this one, and this one should easily be a finish this year because it's really not that big and there's a lot of, you know, half stitching in it. So I'm looking forward to having that as a finish this year. The next one I worked on is Rocky Point by Dimensions Gold Collection. And this will be where that was when you guys saw it last. And that's where we are today. So I finished off more of the bottom of the lighthouse, and I did some more in the front of the house. So this is coming along nicely. Got a little bit of sky going on there too. So this project got 603 stitches. So what I'm attempting to do is to, each project that gets pulled out, get about at least 500 stitches on it before moving on to something else. This one just got 600 because I was having a good time with it, so. My next project is my Nightmare Before Christmas Sal by Story Stitches, and that's what this looks like. This I do believe was from 2021, so, or maybe I started in 2020. No, it had to have been 2021. Anyway, that's what it will look like. Mine's going to look different. I added a different bonus block, so I've kind of switched some things around, so. And of course, that's where I was last time you guys saw it. And here we are today. As you can see, I finished another block and started a second one, and I've done a bunch more of the block work around around the panels. So this project got 501 stitches, and this is being stitched 2/2 on some 28 count Mire from Picture This Plus. Just briefly. Sorry about that. Okay, and then the last project that I worked on, which is my current whip right now, my current project in my little rotation that I have going for myself, is my Mire in Full by Dimensions Gold Collection. And that's currently where it's at, which hopefully I showed a picture of where it was last time. And this is where we're at now. So I've just been kind of working up along the top of the mare's head there by her ears. So my plan is to kind of work in around her head space so that I can do some back stitching. Because I like to back stitch as I go. I don't like saving it till the end. So, and then hopefully maybe I can fill in some of her neck as well. So we'll see. But that's where that's at. So those are my projects that I've worked on in January. So not a ton, I know. My goal moving forward, like I said with my projects, is each project that I decide to pull is going to get 500 stitches at least. If it's my Haid, like my Strength there, or my Harry Potter, then those ones will get 1,000 stitches before I move on to something else, because they just need more work because they're such big projects. And my strength is going to be my focus aid for 2025 so that I can try to get as much progress on it as possible so I can finish it before 2020-30. But yeah, so this is like a super short video for you guys today. Not a lot to show. Like I said, moving forward, these projects are just going to rotate out. There's going to be no specific order for them. I have a wheel app on my phone that has all my whips on it, and anytime I pick a project, I have to do 500 or 1,000 stitches on it before moving on to the next. So hopefully that means that the next time you guys see me, there will be lots of projects and lots of progress. I'm really going to aim to maybe double or triple this number for February, the 4,600 stitches. But we'll see how it goes. February should be a lot slower month. We shouldn't have too much going on in the barn. We are selling one of the horses right now. And yeah, I'm very sad about it actually, because he's one of my favorites and he's my big baby. He's my big cuddle bug, and he's just like the sweetest horse you've ever seen. But yeah, he's getting sold, and actually as I'm filming this, today is the last day of the auction that is going on for him. So I'm going to be sad to see him go, but in the racing business, it is what it is, and it's just how things work. My boss is trying to like cut down on the amount of work he's doing, so he's trying to cut back how many horses he's working with. So I mean, he's getting older too, so I understand. Anyways, book talk. I'm going to talk about books briefly, so let me go grab what I am reading right now and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've been reading 2 books this month. So first book that I've been reading is Court of Mist and Fury, which is part of the ACOTAR series. Of course, like everybody should know about these books, or should have heard about them. Sarah J. Maas, they are very good books. I really enjoyed the first one, but this one's really drawing me in now, and I'm really excited to get back to it. But I'm reading another book right now because it got released in January, and I'm excited. So well, maybe about a third of the way through this one. Romantasy for any of those that haven't heard of the series. So there are some sexually explicit scenes in this book, these books. So if that's not your thing, I guess, I don't know. It's not my thing, but I'm reading them anyway because the story's just really good, and you know, I can kind of briefly skim that kind of stuff or try to look for like the end of it and carry on. Plus there is guides online that help you skip over the explicit stuff in these books, so that if you don't want to read it, you don't have to. There's, I guess, some scenes that may have some plot points in them that are important. I don't know. Anyways, there's guides online. So but yeah, Romantasy really, honestly, from the way my mind depicts things, really beautiful world. And it's just like, yeah, this book is drawing me in a ton. The characters are great. And yeah, so if fantasy is your thing, I would definitely give this a try. I know, like I said, that there is some mature content in here, but if that's not your thing, like I said, the guides will help you skip over it. I'm reading it just because it doesn't bother me at all. But it's really good. So I would definitely suggest picking the series up and maybe just giving it a try. If it's not your thing, that's cool. But yeah, fantasy is your thing, definitely give this a try. It's well worth it. I'm glad my friend recommended it to me. I do have the rest of Sarah J. Maas's books, the Crescent City series, and also the Throne of Glass series that I do plan on reading this year as well. They are in my list of 32 books to do this year. So as of the end of January, I have not finished a book yet. So I'm behind on that too. January was not a great month. But anyway, so what I'm reading currently now is Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. And now some people might know Rebecca Yarros from her other books, which, you know, I had never heard of Rebecca Yarros until Fourth Wing. But Rebecca does have several other books out there, and there is one I know that's out there that people are reading that is apparently a real friggin' tearjerker. I have not read that yet. I might read it. I might get it on my e-reader and give that a try. I have a cousin that read it and she said it destroyed her. So I can't remember the name of the book, but the last wish, the last something, I think. Anyways, if I can find it, I'll put it here. Anyways, but I was looking on this book website, and yeah, Rebecca does have several other books that are not romantasy. This is romantasy. Fourth Wing series is very good. What can I say about it? Dragons, school, you know, magic. It's really good. Again, like I said, romantasy. There is sexual themes in this book. So the sexual themes, some of it can be skipped over. Some of it, I would say some of it can't, at least right at the beginning, because that's important stuff. But anything past that, I think maybe up until what I've read, which is about a third of the book, you could probably skip it. I did get the sprayed edge version of this one. This is not the Target version, but anyway, I'm really enjoying this so far. I've been trying to spend a lot less time on screens, and I've been reading this in the car and at appointments and things like that. I'm a slow reader, and my friend Michelle would vouch for that. I am a very slow reader, and she gets very frustrated with me because she's finished this book long ago already, and I'm still only a third of the way through. She's like, the same was for when I read Iron Flame. I took forever reading that as well. But anyway, this is what I'm reading right now, and I'm really enjoying it so far. The beginning was a bit confusing, but we're getting there. But yeah, so those are my current reads for now. And like I said, I have a goal of reading 32 books this year. So I really need to, I've been needing to read like a book a week, and I haven't done that. So, but yeah, that's what I'm at with that as well. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or leave me a comment below if you have any questions or concerns or anything like that. And I hope to see you guys in my next one. Okay.